This series is inspired by the heartfelt book, When Our Chick's Gone by Hooog, a story based on true events and the quiet wonder of life on a lavender-covered hillside. Through stunning words and quiet wisdom, the book explores the beauty of nature, the mystery of loss, and the gentle legacy of a small, white-feathered hen named Milky. What you're about to hear is more than a story. It's a memory, a rhythm, a transformation. Nature is constantly shifting and transforming its state, giving rise to its inherent beauty. Our home. Our story begins here, in this charming and cozy house that we moved into 3 years ago. Nestled on a gentle hill in the peaceful countryside, this house has become our beloved home. Sharing this space with us are 4 delightful pet chickens, each with their own unique personality. The tale you are about to read is inspired by real-life events that unfolded in this very place. Behind our house stretches a vast and beautiful lavender field, its purple blossoms swaying gently in the breeze. This idyllic setting, with its serene and natural beauty, has become the heart of our story. The lavender field not only adds color and life to the landscape, but also provides a special backdrop for the events that have touched our hearts. Everything in this story begins here, surrounded by the tranquility of nature and the charm of our countryside home. Our Chicken's Portrait Challenge. Photographing all 4 of our chickens in one frame was a challenge we could never quite conquer. They had a knack for scattering in all directions, refusing to pose together, but we didn't let that stop us. Instead, we snapped individual pictures of each feathery friend and pieced them together. It became our little creative workaround, and now, every time we see those collaged images, it brings a smile to our faces. It's just another charming quirk of life with our delightful flock. Milky. We're excited to introduce the first of our 4 beloved chickens, Milky. Milky is a 1-year-old hen with pristine white feathers and a cheerful personality that lights up our home. She's endearingly affectionate, always the first to greet us, and has a healthy appetite. Her vibrant energy and graceful beauty make her a true joy to have around. Her name, Milky, has a special story. When she was just a tiny chick, a photo of her was taken under the Milky Way's radiant glow. Her pure white feathers mirrored the stars above, inspiring us to name her Milky. She's our little star, shining brightly in every way. Tom Yum. Next, we have Tom Yum, the proud rooster of our little flock. At 1 year old, Tom Yum's striking orange and black feathers resemble the colors of the famous Thai dish, Tom Yum Goong, which inspired his name. Tom Yum is not just a feast for the eyes with his symmetrical beauty. He's also the brave and energetic leader of our 4 chickens. With a lively and friendly personality, he's always looking out for his flock. Agile and quick, he's an excellent flyer and a true guardian, showing a courageous heart and unwavering loyalty. Tom Yum is the perfect blend of grace, strength, and charm. Kaomun. Say hello to Kaomun, a delightful 1-year and 2-month-old hen with charming white feathers speckled with tiny dots. Her lively personality and gentle demeanor make her a joy to have around the coop. Kaomun has a special knack for laying eggs and is exceptionally skilled at nesting. She takes her role as a caretaker very seriously, always keeping her eggs warm with unwavering dedication. Energetic and agile, Kaomun is a fantastic flyer who exudes elegance in every movement. Her cheerful and kind-hearted nature adds warmth and happiness to our little flock. Grapao. Grapao is the unique and delightful member of our flock, often leaving us guessing about their true personality. According to the farm we got Grapao from, she is a 1-year and 3-month-old hen, but her quirky charm and individuality often make us wonder if there's more to her story. With a cheerful and calm demeanor, Grapao brings a sense of harmony to the group. She's an excellent flyer, always ready to lend a wing to help her friends. Grapau takes her role as a caretaker seriously, skillfully nesting eggs with love and dedication. Her serene yet spirited nature makes her an irreplaceable part of our happy little family. Nature speaks in patterns and whispers in silence, reminding us that beauty lies in every curve, shadow, and light. A day in their happy little world. Every morning, the chickens would begin their day with a little adventure. Milky, with her pure white feathers shining brightly, always took the lead, exploring the grassy fields near their cozy wooden coop. Behind her, Tom Yum followed closely, ever watchful and protective of his little flock. Cowman and Grapau, the two sisters, walked gracefully beside them, pecking at the ground in search of tasty treats. Their routine was simple yet delightful. The sun gently kissed the dewy grass, and the coop behind them stood as a reminder of their safe and happy home. Occasionally, Milky would pause, tilting her head to catch the sunlight, while the others clucked cheerfully, enjoying their peaceful life. Even in the smallest moments, their happiness was contagious, a perfect harmony of simplicity, nature, and companionship. Happiness can often be found in the simplest routines, like the quiet joy of walking together under the morning sun. Tom Yum's guidance, Milky's trust. Tom Yum always seemed to take on the role of a mentor for Milky. Every day he would guide her to the best spots to peck for food, patiently scratching the ground and clucking softly as if to show her where to look. We couldn't help but notice that Milky seemed to struggle to find the grains on her own. It didn't take long for us to realize our sweet Milky had poor eyesight. Despite her challenge, Milky followed Tom Yum closely, trusting his every move. The way he cared for her was nothing short of heartwarming. Tom Yum would gently nudge her toward the scattered grains or stand still, allowing her to catch up. Watching them work together, we saw a bond that went beyond words, a true partnership rooted in care and understanding. Milky might have had her little struggles, but with Tom Yum's guidance, she always found her way. Nature's transformations weave an eternal tapestry of beauty, proving that every shift brings forth a new masterpiece. One of the proudest moments for us was when Tom Yum and Milky entered the county's annual poultry beauty competition. They competed as a pair, and to our great joy, won the prestigious Best in Show award. It was an incredible honor to see them recognized not just for their stunning beauty, Tom Yum with his bold, handsome plumage, and Milky with her delicate, angelic feathers, but also for the bond they shared as a perfect duo. The judges admired their poise, elegance, and the natural connection they displayed, a reflection of their harmony as companions. Seeing them both standing in the spotlight, radiating confidence and charm, made us realize just how much these little moments can fill our lives with happiness and pride. Winning the award wasn't just about their appearance. It was about celebrating their uniqueness and the special role they play in our family. It reminded us that even the smallest achievements can bring immense joy and create unforgettable memories. True beauty shines not just in appearance, but in the bond shared between hearts. Balanced by nature. In the intricate design of the world, everything exists in pairs, a delicate balance woven into the fabric of nature. The earth itself holds this truth, with its underworld of roots supporting the surface where life flourishes. Light and shadow, day and night, white and black. All opposites that, when combined, create the completeness we see around us. The same harmony applies to love and companionship. Tom Yum and Milky, though different in their unique ways, form a bond that mirrors this universal principle. Their connection is more than just affection. It's a reflection of nature's law, where opposites complement and strengthen each other. Together, they embody unity, a partnership rooted in trust, care, and balance. As we observe the world, we're reminded that everything thrives when it's in balance, be it the earth beneath our feet or the hearts that beat in unison. The beauty of life lies in its perfect pairs. Like Tom Yum and Milky, who represent the harmony of love, we too can find joy in the balance of togetherness.
Not long after, another wave of joy filled our hearts. Nature continued its miraculous work, and Milky, with her gentle and nurturing nature, laid her first egg, a treasure as pure and meaningful as life itself. It was as if nature, in its infinite wisdom, had chosen her to carry forward the cycle of creation, fulfilling its purpose through her. The sight of Milky guarding her eggs with such care and pride was a moment of awe. Each egg wasn't just a symbol of life, but also a testament to the harmony of nature, where even the smallest contributions play a significant role in the grander scheme of things. Watching her, we were reminded of the beauty of simplicity and the profound power of nurturing, a lesson taught to us by our beloved hen. Life continues to evolve, as does the endless rhythm of nature. Milky's eggs became a reminder that happiness often lies in the smallest, most unexpected moments, where creation and care intertwine to inspire hope and wonder. We began to notice something peculiar about Milky. Every morning, as the first rays of sunlight broke through the trees and painted the sky in soft hues of orange and pink, Milky would be the first to wake. She would step out of the coop, her pure white feathers glowing faintly under the gentle morning light, and stand perfectly still, gazing at the horizon. Her wide, curious eyes seemed to sparkle as the sun slowly rose, bathing her world in warmth. At first, we didn't think much of it. Perhaps she simply enjoyed the early morning air. But as days turned into weeks, it became clear that this was more than just a routine. Milky loved the sunrise. She would cluck softly, almost as if she were whispering her thoughts to the sun. The way she stood in complete admiration made us wonder, what does she see? What does she understand that we don't? We didn't know the answer then, but it felt as though the sunrise held some secret meaning for her, something only she could comprehend. Perhaps it was the way the sun brought life to the lavender fields, or how its golden rays turned the grass into a sea of light. Whatever it was, Milky's morning ritual became a source of fascination for us. Watching her stand there, bathed in the light of dawn, reminded us of the quiet beauty in simple moments, a lesson from our curious little hen.
What if the sunrise is more than just light? Perhaps it's a reminder of hope, a new beginning, or simply a moment to pause and admire the world. Our world is divided between the surface and the roots, but true life thrives where the unseen connects the two. The quiet hours of Milky. We began to notice a peculiar habit of Milky's after she started laying eggs. Every afternoon, as the day grew warm and the lavender field bathed in golden sunlight, Milky would quietly slip away. Without any announcement, she would wander off to the lavender garden behind our home, finding her own little sanctuary among the soft blooms. We never knew exactly when she left, but we always knew where she was, resting peacefully amidst the fragrant lavender, her soft white feathers blending with the serene hues of purple. Milky seemed to find comfort there, as if the garden offered her a space to recharge after her busy morning. By dusk, she would return to the coop, as if she had never been away, ready to join her little flock for the evening. Her quiet retreats became a gentle reminder for us all, the importance of finding a moment of peace, a space to simply be, even amidst the responsibilities of life. Milky's lavender sanctuary wasn't just her escape, it was her way of connecting with nature and finding balance in her day. It felt almost like a dream,
a moment both surreal and inevitable. The day had finally arrived, the day nature decided it was time for change. Milky, blissfully unaware, was resting as she always did, her soft white feathers blending seamlessly with the lavender field's tranquility. But beneath her serene slumber, the ground stirred. The hollow that had been slowly expanding for weeks now reached its limit. With one final imperceptible shift, the earth below stretched to the surface. The very soil on which Milky lay began to yield, marking a moment where peace and transformation collided. The quiet harmony of the lavender field was about to meet nature's unstoppable force. A moment suspended in time, filled with both tension and wonder.
A sudden deafening roar tore through the lavender field, the sound of wind spiraling into the depths of the earth. It was as if nature itself had decided to claim Milky. The ground trembled, and in an instant, a massive black hollow beneath the surface opened wide, pulling her downward with an unstoppable force. Swoosh, swoosh. None were wind of air carried Milky, her wings flapping desperately against the pull of the unseen abyss. The once peaceful lavender field now seemed to bow to the raw power of the earth, nature's voice calling her into the depths below. This was no ordinary moment. It was nature's dramatic act, its force both terrifying and awe-inspiring. Milky disappeared into the darkness, leaving only the echo of the wind and the stillness of the field behind her. Dream or reality, we could no longer tell which was which. The line between the two seemed to dissolve, leaving only a strange, vivid sensation. As we watched Milky vanish, it felt eerily familiar, like the fleeting moment when you're asleep and suddenly feel yourself falling into a void. Perhaps Milky felt the same, a rush of weightlessness, a pull into the unknown, much like the dreams we've all experienced, where the ground disappears and leaves us suspended in midair. That unsettling jolt, half dream, half reality, was now her truth. The mystery of whether she was still dreaming or living a surreal reality mirrored our own confusion, leaving us in awe of the moment. Gone. But where? Nature moves with a quiet persistence, a rhythm as timeless as life itself. The ground beneath their feet trembled, a strange vibration echoing through the air. Calmoon, Crapro, and Tom Yum paused, sensing that something was amiss. The rustling of leaves and the subtle quiver of the earth were unlike anything they had experienced before. Their thoughts immediately turned to Milky. Could she be in danger? Without hesitation, the trio set off, their wings fluttering and hearts racing. Every sound, every shift in the landscape fueled their urgency. The search had begun, and they would not stop until they found their beloved Milky. The urgent search. At last, their frantic search brought them to the edge of the mysterious void. The ground felt alive with an eerie energy, and the silence was almost deafening. Tom Yum, sharp-eyed and determined, caught sight of something fluttering near the mouth of the abyss. A single delicate white feather. It swayed gently in the air, as if carrying a message. The sight sent a chill through them all, but it also sparked a glimmer of hope. This was Milky's feather, unmistakably hers. The discovery, though small, was monumental. It was a clue, a beacon leading them closer to uncovering the truth. Tom Yum lunged toward the edge of the abyss without hesitation, his heart pounding like a drum. The urgency in his movement was electric, driven by a surge of hope and fear. Every instinct told him that Milky was near, and nothing would hold him back. The air around the chasm seemed to pulse as Tom Yum stood at the brink, ready to face whatever lay ahead. The vanishing abyss. Even though the earth had sealed itself completely, Tom Yum's heart refused to accept what his eyes couldn't see. Deep down he knew, he felt, that Milky, his beloved, was still somewhere beneath the soil,
His unwavering confidence radiated, almost as if his instincts were calling out to her. We too shared Tom Yum's belief. It was impossible not to. The silence of the ground couldn't mask the connection that lingered, invisible yet palpable. But no matter how hard we searched, how deeply we hoped, there was no trace of Milky. She was simply gone. Days turned into nights, and nights stretched into countless cycles of time. In the silence we felt the weight of longing, grief, sorrow, and the quiet ache of memories left behind. Yet amidst it all, we and Tom Yum held on to a single hope, that Milky lay peacefully beneath the soil, just beyond our reach. But nature, in its quiet wisdom, gave us no answers. The earth offered no proof, only its unbroken stillness. We came to understand that this was nature's way, its constant cycle of transformation, of changing states and letting go. All we could do was accept it, with gratitude for what was and peace for what must be. Embracing nature's truth. Being in different states doesn't mean being apart. Now the hollow is no more. The lavender roots have woven over it, erasing its trace and leaving no clue where it once was. We didn't interfere, didn't try to alter what was happening, we simply watched. The truth is, we don't know where Milky has gone. What we've shared is the essence of what we felt, the observations of Tom Yum and the reflections born from our connection to nature. Perhaps in this quiet acceptance lies the beauty of understanding our place in the world, small, observant, and deeply intertwined with the flow of life. The disappearance of the hollow. The truth does not demand to be sought. It simply reveals itself in the quiet moments. While we cannot confirm where Milky truly is, our hearts tell us she remains close, as if her presence lingers beneath the surface. This is not just a feeling, it's visible in nature's response. The lavender vines have spiraled together, weaving into a tall, flourishing mound that seems to reach higher with each passing day. As the sun rises and sets, as time gently carries us forward, nature continues its masterpiece, transforming and creating, reminding us that nothing truly ends, but rather changes its form in an endless dance of life. The eternal present. Time slipped through our fingers, its passage now a blur. What remained was a feeling that never wavered. The once sprawling lavender vines have given rise to a mighty tree, its roots deep and its branches reaching for the skies, a testament to the endless cycle of life. We can no longer turn back time, yet we understand its symphony. Beneath the earth and above it, everything moves in harmony, each layer interwoven with purpose. We have come to realize that life is a delicate balance of what lies beneath and what blooms above, a perfect union orchestrated by nature's quiet hands. The harmony of time and nature. Tom Yum had never understood why Milky, his beloved, would disappear beneath the lavender bushes each day. Why did she seek the depths of the hollow beneath those roots, choosing solitude over the warmth of their flock? These questions lingered in his heart until one morning. As the first rays of sunlight poured over the hills, illuminating the world with golden warmth, Tom Yum stood still, gazing at the horizon. The sunlight seemed to awaken a memory, a vision of Milky, her soft eyes fixed on the rising sun, her feathers glowing in its light. It struck him then, Milky had always found peace in the sunrise, a reminder of the beauty in each new beginning. In that moment, Tom Yum understood. Nature never stands still. It transforms, reshapes, and reimagines itself endlessly. Milky had simply become part of that eternal rhythm, her love for the morning sun now reflected in the world around them. Tom Yum felt his heart swell with gratitude, cherishing the connection Milky had always shared with the gentle cycle of life.
Nature's eternal transformation. This event taught us that all things in nature are in a constant state of transformation. It is this ever-changing beauty that makes life truly remarkable. The legacy of Milky's egg. As time passed, the care and love of the two elder hens made a miracle happen. Together, they nurtured Milky's egg with patience and tenderness. One day, the egg hatched, revealing a delightful little chick. Among the new arrivals, there was one chick that bore an uncanny resemblance to Milky, her bright eyes and soft feathers bringing memories of her back to life. This moment of new life reminded us of a profound truth. Everything in nature changes its state, yet it always leaves behind a part of itself. The story of Milky and her egg became a living testament to the beauty of transformation and the cycles of life that continue endlessly. It filled our hearts with joy and gratitude, knowing that through this journey, Milky's spirit would live on.
About the author. Hooog. With a background in art and a career in interior design, the author has a deep passion for art, books, and design, especially for the beauty of designs. Every image, every word, and the entire structure of this book have been thoughtfully crafted by the author alone, reflecting their personal vision and creative expertise.